trust me, this is like the number one secret, the number one reselling secret above everything else that I can give everyone is
everything changes.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Saturday, January 22nd, 2022. And this video is kind of unscripted, unplanned. I didn't really think this through, but I had a conversation with somebody this morning that I thought was really important to convey to all of you as the new year is almost 1 month in. Can you guys believe we are already almost 1 month through the first month of 2022? That's mind-blowing, staggering. I feel like time has just been flying. Does anybody else feel like that? Yeah, so today's video, I want to talk to you guys about how actually getting out and putting down on paper or pen or digital will help you actually reach where you want to reach this year, make more money, hit your goals, all those things. You know, people call them resolutions. I call them more of like, you know, achieving the goals that you set for yourself, but really hitting the mark. I call it hitting the mark and hitting the target, hitting your numbers. You might hear on Shark Tank or in business stuff, like if you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. And that's so true. And there's a couple of reasons why I want to cover. Before I do that though, I did want to talk to you guys about two quick things. I did a video for a free thermal printer giveaway, which I'm going to draw the winner for tomorrow. But I had a whole bunch of spam comments on that video from like Chinese hackers who were impersonating me. If you ever respond to something on YouTube and it doesn't, and I respond without a blue check mark or without my 100 and whatever thousand subs or without my name, Rockstarflipper, no little symbols or anything else after before it, it's not me, right? So just sorry to the folks that got that. Really apologize. Also, if you need a CPA for this season to file your 2021 taxes that we're filing right now, Mark II had a sale this week. If you missed it, it's okay. You can still book him all weekend long, today and tomorrow, at a discount. He is giving $60 off his CPA Tax Academy for resellers. He's a licensed CPA and a reselling CPA. So check out Mark down in the description box. I'll link his website. Okay, let's go into the conversation I had this morning with somebody. Basically, they said that they set these huge goals. They're really going to push themselves in 2022, and they're going to hit, these numbers, whatever it is. This isn't the real numbers, but let's say $3,000 a month in profit. But they really didn't know how to keep motivated, how to not burn out, how to keep rolling. And so I came up with 3 really good things that I think that I do that push me every month. And so one is that I write down everything every day. It's a to-do list. You guys, I'll put screenshots up as I do this, but you guys know that I am a really big, firm believer in having a list. If you don't have a list of what you have to get done, your brain is going to go in 100 different directions, right? Your brain is going to be just scattered. Like you're going to be all over the place. Like, what do I do next, right? Make the list every night before you go to bed. Think about everything you need to do tomorrow and make that list. When you wake up, you have that list in front of you. Sometimes I even put little notes next to it, like this should take an hour, this should take 2 hours, 3 hours. And then I can add it up and go, okay, all this is going to take me 7 hours. If I get started at 9 a.m., that puts me at an estimated 4 p.m., finish time. I need time for lunch and shower and this and that. So I kind of just write all this stuff out. With a list, I guarantee you your level of productivity will go up astronomically. I know a lot of you here make a list, but I bet there's a bunch of you in the comment section. Leave a comment. How many of you don't make a list every single day, 7 days a week? And I separate it. I have the top stuff, which is like work stuff, and the bottom stuff is like personal stuff, like have to run a grocery store, have to pick up medicine, have to do this, right? So then I know, like, okay, this is how much time I need for this and this. Also, I prioritize the have to do's to the I probably should do to the it's okay if I don't do it, but it's something that needs to get done eventually. So always work on the have to do's. I have to ship, I have to do this, I have to do that. I probably should list 10 new items. I don't have to, I could get away with it, but I really need to. And then down at the bottom is I want to start a new blog. That's way down the list. It's important, but whatever, right? Okay, so that's number 1. If you write stuff down, you will instantly be more have more productivity every single day, I promise you. Number 2 is to have your accounting done and don't wait on it. And here's the reason why I think this is so important for business owners. So every day I can literally pull up where I am in profit, sales, expenses for that month to the dime all the way up to generally yesterday. Like I don't have today's numbers. I may not have yesterday's numbers, but I'm generally within a day or two of where my numbers are. So I know exactly what I'm doing. And so if my goal for the month is $3,000 in profit, not my goal, but their goal or whoever's goal it is, I can see on the 15th, okay, I need to be at 1,500. So as I'm rolling through those first 15 days, I can say, okay, I made $100. I made $100. I made, $20. Oh, I had a bad day. I need to have a big day. And you can kind of keep those sales pushing, and you can make notes of like, what did I do on this $300 day that made so much money? And you can go back to those days and say, okay, what days did I make $10, and write those days down and write down what you sold and what you didn't sell and what you did and what you didn't do. And then you'll be able to see a pattern of like, what did I do on the $300 days versus what did I do on the $10 days? Trust me, this is like the number one secret, the number one reselling secret above everything else that I can give everyone is that 80% of your money generally comes from like certain things, right? There's like an 80-20 rule. You can Google it if you need. But the number one reselling secret that I can give everybody, literally everybody, is to write down your profits every single day and what made those profits. That way you can focus on what makes you money and not waste time on what is not making you money. So if every day that you made $10, you're sitting there creating new YouTube videos and that's all you did, it's not making you money, right? If your YouTube earnings are crap, who cares? If every day you listed on Poshmark, you made $10, but every day you list on eBay, you're making $300. Well, clearly eBay is your money maker. That's where you need to focus and not worry about the other crap. If there's even numbers, even days, then you can split your time. Trust me, I always look back on the days that I have the biggest profits, and I'm like, I need to just do these things day after day after day after day, and it works. It absolutely works. I start having, instead of 3 $300 days in a month, I have 6 $300 days or 12 $300 days in a month, and all of a sudden it's like, wow, like look at these profits, right? Okay, and again, I'll be putting screenshots up as we go through this video. The third thing, this is probably one of the most important things that I do every day too, not just, having the list, selling and keeping track of the numbers, but always doing something additional. So this is gonna kind of confuse people at first, but they'll get the point after I explain it. Always adding on something. So let's say that you have a very consistent to-do list and you have a consistent amount of sales and you're making $100 a day in profit, and all of a sudden you're at $3,000, right? Well, you need more if you want that number to grow, because if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same results. So while $3,000 might be good, it might be enough for you to pay bills or live or whatever it is you're doing with the money. If you want to increase that money, you have to add on more stuff. And it might be something new, like adding on a whole new stream of income, adding Posh or adding Amazon Associates or adding a YouTube channel or adding Instagram sales or whatever. Or it could just be adding on to what you already have. So every day I list 10 items on eBay. I'm consistent. I list 300 new items a month, and I'm doing $3,000 in profits on eBay. Well, clearly, if I start doing 20 items a day, I'm going to add on an additional 10 items. My sales should exponentially eventually double, right? I'm going to double listings, double the inventory. I should do double the sales and double the profit. So while it could be just adding additional onto what you already do or adding new, you always have to be adding onto your business, expanding, growing, scaling. They call it scaling is what everybody likes to say. You always have to be adding on. If you're used to buying one pallet of clothes, processing a pallet of clothes, selling it and making your money, now you want to figure out how you can do 2 pallets. You want to add on another pallet so that you can grow. And even if that pallet, by adding on, only makes a few dollars because maybe you have to hire somebody to help you, or maybe it sucks away all your time and you have to kill yourself, you got to find a way to add on extra in order to increase. You can't, what's that saying that everybody uses in like mainstream media and social media? Like, you can't keep doing the same thing and expect the same results, right? Like if you keep making the same mistakes, you're going to keep facing the same consequences. Well, that's it. You have to add on to business. So 3 things that every reseller can start today, right now, and really benefit from is make a list every day. Like, don't not make a list. I want to do like a 30-day challenge with you guys. Make a list, comment below, every week and in a month, and tell me how much it helped you to make a list every single day, 7 days a week. Track your sales. Use an accounting program, whether you use Excel for free or Google Sheets, whether you sign up for my reseller Genie, it's down below. where you can track your profits every day. You literally can just click refresh and it'll tell you where you're at after you put your numbers in. Track them and motivate yourself. The best way that motivates me is when I see those profits climbing every month. It's a huge motivation for me. And 3 is to always be adding on. Always add on to your business. Find new things, add new platforms. I know you're just one person, but that's why you grow and scale and you hire help, or you get things that automate themselves and handle it themselves. So that's my 3 little helpful tips that I gave someone this morning, and I'm giving to all of you guys and girls. So take it, use it, love it, grow, make money, and be successful. I appreciate you watching, listening to me come on this camera and talk to you guys here in 2022. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Go Bucks. Playoffs are getting ready to start any minute. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Sunday. Make sure you hit that like button. Please, I really do appreciate you hitting that like button, turning it blue just below the video. It helps the algorithm, helps me out. And I appreciate all of you for that. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos, future tips, tricks, help, news, and all the best information from the world of reselling and business. I will see you guys tomorrow on Sunday. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.